Hello, welcome to the Moonhigh podcast. I am your host, Sorrel Hart, and this is my sister, Owlfoot. We are here to discuss the fathers for the Father's Day, which is, I think, today when we're posting. Yeah. Okay. So, that's today, I guess. And we, like, do you have anything to say before we start?
No,
No? Okay.
not really.
Then we shall discuss. Okay, so my first father that I have listed here
Is this for the good or bad ones?
is I only have one bad one, so I'm just gonna mix that in there.
Okay.
The first father, Brambleclaw.
That was the one I listed first, too.
Okay, so I don't know why people don't like him. He is a great, fantastic,
Why do you
good
say that people
father.
don't like him?
I
I
don't
think people
know.
love him.
I like him. I like Brambleclaw. I'm not even gonna get into Squirrelflight versus Brambleclaw versus Leafpool because there's a poll on Discord if you want to go. And
Speaking of
yeah,
polls, we put a poll on Twitter, and 0 votes for Brambleclaw being the best dad. Firestar won out by how many votes? Let's see. Say something while I'm looking for this.
okay. So for Brambleclaw, I deem him a good father. Why? He actually cared about his kittens, unlike some people.
Okay, pause. On the Twitter poll, we got 13 votes. 0% for Bramble Star. 54% for Firestar. 23% for Crowfeather. Don't even ask me why. That doesn't make any sense to me. And then 23% for Other, which someone commented Fernsong, which I don't really know who that is because I
Me
haven't gotten
either.
to that
I
in
mean,
the books
I
yet.
know he's like Lion Blaze's son, right?
Yes.
I know he's Lion Blaze's son because I only read 2 chapters of the first book of the 5th series, and I recently started, or I'm like halfway through the first book of the
Yes, so we don't
Dawn of the Clans. So.
know who he is really, but they did mention that he was a den dad, which I only assume means he stayed in the nursery,
Yeah, kind of
which
like Fern Cloud or
automatically
Daisy.
makes him a pretty cool dad.
Yeah. Or wait. So he just stayed in the nursery with
I
his
don't know
kitten,
if it was
or
for the whole
was it
time,
like
but
Fern Cloud and Daisy? Was it like those?
I don't know. I think he just spent a lot of time in the nursery.
Uh,
You can figure that out if you read, I guess, but I haven't gotten there, and so I don't know. But from what I do know, I know that Crowfeather should not even be on the list. I just put them there as a joke, really. But then he ended up beating out Bramble Star, who by 100% in my mind would have won the whole thing because he's the best.
I mean, I think it should have tied between Firestar and Bramble Star, but
I mean, Firestar's an okay dad, but he didn't do anything that was like outstandingly great. You know,
yeah,
like Bramble Star to me is great because he still treated the 3, well, not really the 3, but the 3 as his wonderful little children, even after he found out that they weren't his,
mm-hmm.
So that's pretty cool. And then I'm
I actually
sure
had
he
that
was
on
a
my
great.
list. He was heartbroken to discover he had never been their
Yeah,
father.
he was. It was
Yeah,
so sad.
he got into this huge fight with Squirrelflight, and only after he became leader did they reconcile. That was a long time.
Yeah, I guess. But He was still nice to the kittens, even though he was mad at Squirrel Flight. I say kittens, but they were not kittens by that point. But you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, that I only put down 2 things for each cat, and it was a struggle even then. So
Okay, so what was the 2
yeah.
for Bramble Star?
He actually cared about his kits, unlike some people, unlike Crowfeather, and he was heartbroken to discover that he had never been the father of the 3.
Yeah.
Bramble Star. There's a difference, okay? Bramble Star versus Brambleclaw, because he had kittens as Brambleclaw and he had kittens as Bramble Star. I don't know if he treated them differently, but
That's the same person.
yeah, I know. But like he had one
Same
litter of
cat?
kits who wasn't actually his, and he had another litter of kits who I'm pretty sure he actually witnessed the birth of.
So that still makes him like it doesn't. It's still the same cat. So that's not 2 different votes.
Okay, I suppose, but I don't know much about him, but from what I know, I
You don't
deem
know
him
much about him?
Bramble Star.
Oh, okay. That's the same cat. You know
But
plenty
from
about
what
him.
I know, I deem him a good father to Adderpaw and Sparkpaw. Crowfeather, bad father.
What's the name of his
Oh,
his kid that is in WindClan with him?
Breeze Pelt.
Yes, Breeze Pelt. I always felt bad for Breeze Pelt because who was pushing him around all the time?
Yeah,
Crowfeather.
yeah.
Did not seem like a nice dad.
Mm-mm. He neglected one litter of its kittens, he ignored his WindClan son, and he put stress and pressure on his son, forcing him to become an evil cat and betray his half-siblings.
In Crowfeather's defense, he couldn't really do anything about the whole neglecting the first group that he had, you know.
Yeah, because he's in a totally different clan, and he had no idea his kits were
Also,
even his.
oh well, he probably knew. I mean, come on. The timing of everything. He 100% knew that they were his.
Did he, though?
I think he did.
I don't think he did. Okay. Onward.
Was he shocked? Does he ever find out? He
Oh, yeah,
finds
he
out,
was
right?
shocked whenever Hollyleaf announced it to the whole gathering.
Okay, so maybe he doesn't know, I guess. But I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I thought he knew. But that's really not his fault for the whole neglecting. Because if he didn't know, then that's not his fault.
Yeah. Okay, next, onward, Tiger Star or Tiger Claw.
Oh my god. Hope that's on the bad list.
Oh no, he's good. A good father.
Excuse me, what?
He's a good father, in my opinion.
Are we talking about the same cat?
Yeah, like the evil one that hated Firestar. I know.
Okay, why is he a good father?
He encouraged his kids to be strong and helped them train onto the same path as himself. He wanted his kitten's future to be better than his own past. And those are the only 2 reasons.
Does his whole I want them to have a good future, does his idea of a good future include murder?
No, his idea of a good future includes being the leader of their clan, no matter what it takes.
Okay, so murder then.
Yeah, murder, pretty much.
You would like here, children. Here, let's grow up and murder so we can be leader of the clan. That's not a good father.
I know. But luckily, Brambleclaw was smart enough not to do that.
What about Hawkfrost? Hawkfrost could have turned out totally different if he had a better
Misty
dad.
Star was the deputy and not him, and he was upset. So, which I am totally on board with.
I don't understand
go
what
Misty
you're
Star.
saying. I don't remember. I don't know. Do I? I don't
you know
what
Misty Star, yes. Misty Foot, Blue Star's daughter. Stonefur's sister. You don't know who Stonefur is. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, you know Blue Star, yes.
Yes, Blue Star. She's
So.
lovely. But I don't. Hawk Frost just seems like he could have been better had he had a good father. Bramble Star is different
Yeah.
because
Okay,
he
so
is great.
I'm gonna change good father to average.
No, change it to the worst. Winner of the Bad Father Award goes to Tiger Star.
Are you sure?
I'm positive, except for that one father that like abandons. Didn't you say you were telling me
Darkstripe.
Darkstripe? Doesn't
Yeah.
he like find out something and then he's like, well, whatever. I don't want anything to do with these children.
Yeah, he
Okay,
does.
then he's definitely
Yeah,
maybe
like
Tiger
his
Star beats
mate.
him,
I'm
but
pretty
that's
sure
it.
his mate was Brindleface. And after she took in Cloudtail, I think she was the one who took in Cloudtail. After she took in a kitty pet, Cloudtail,
Oh
as
yeah.
as her kitten.
The whole we hate kitty pets thing again.
Yeah,
That doesn't really make sense to me.
Darkstripe decided that he didn't want to be her mate anymore just because she took in a kitty pet.
Did he also like abandon his kids?
Oh yeah, he also abandoned
Yeah.
his kids.
See, that's just me.
Like
Bad
he
father. Bad
he
father
left
award.
Brindleface and never talked to his kittens at all. Like he not
so
only
rude.
left his he not only left Cloudtail and Brindleface, he also left his other two kittens. Or three, maybe. I don't know. I think two, though.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Probably worse than Tiger Star, only because of the abandoning them. So technically, Tiger Star didn't do that. Technically, I guess. But he did eventually hate Bramble Star, right? Right? He did eventually hate him?
I think so. I don't know.
Okay, so he probably disowned Bramble Star at some point. I still think Tiger Star is the worst dad. Even including
Yeah, Tiger Star is a
Darkstripe.
bad-ish father, but
Bad-ish?
yes-ish. He's not the worst.
Dude,
By
he's the
far.
worst. He is the worst.
Moving on. Fifth father, Graystripe.
Graystripe. Remind me of Graystripe's children. What are they named? Berry Nose? Is that one of them?
No.
Oops. Okay.
Berry Nose is Daisy's kitten.
And who? Daisy and who?
Well,
Daisy,
and
Millie, same thing. They have one name, so that's close enough. Just kidding.
Daisy has another litter with Spider-like, but I think it's with like Smokey, Smoke or something.
Oh yeah,
that guy.
yeah,
It's from the barn.
Yeah.
Berry Nose, Hazeltail, and Honey.
Okay,
Fern,
so
I think.
who's Graystripe's kittens then?
Wait, Honey Fern. What? No, it wasn't Honey Fern. Okay, because that would just be really weird if Berry Nose and Honey Fern were gonna have kittens together. No. So it wasn't Honey Fern.
Okay, so
it was Mouse Whisker.
is that Graystripe's kids?
No, that was Daisy's
I
kittens.
asked you who Graystripe's kids are.
Graystripe's kittens are Briarlight and the Bumblestripe and Blossomfall, and then his first litter. Was his second litter. His first litter
is a lot to keep up with.
Is Feathertail and Stormfur. Feathertail and Stormfur.
Wow, Graystripe is old.
Yeah. He was an apprentice in the very first book. So
yeah.
He's obviously an elder in the 5th series. Like I was so upset when he became an elder.
Wait, he is an elder?
Yeah, he's an elder in the 5th book.
Wow.
Which is really surprising because Misty Star is the leader and of RiverClan, and she was a warrior in the first book.
There's crazy spoilers happening right now.
Yeah, sorry. She was a leader in the first book. No, she was a warrior in the first book, and she was Blue Star's daughter. And Blue Star was like elder age because Patch Pelt was like an apprentice, or I mean a kitten in the nursery with her, and he was an elder at the time that she was leader. So.
Okay.
Like, or the time in the first series, So, yeah.
All right. That's great.
Okay, so Graystripe, he's a good father
Because
he is super caring and kind towards his kittens.
that could also be said about Brambleclaw.
Yes, and lots of others. Lots of other
Just
good
not very
parents.
specific.
Yeah,
Of a
I
reason.
know.
Very general, basic type of reason.
Yes, they're caring fathers. And then he helped them be the best cats they could be.
Those are like not great reasons.
Yeah,
That's
I
just what
know.
fathers are supposed to do.
I know. I
He's
just like
basic father.
Graystripe. He's my third favorite cat. Love the series. So
who is your first two?
Blaze-Star and Jayfeather.
Oh my gosh! This whole time you're always. Oh my goodness! This whole time you're always saying, "I don't like Jayfeather. Jayfeather's not that great." Because I love Jayfeather, and you know this. And this whole time you're just letting me think that you hate him, and he's your second favorite. Oh my god.
Yeah, he even beats Graystripe.
Oh my god. This whole time. I feel lied to.
Well, at first he wasn't. He had to climb.
Why was he not?
Because
Whatever. This is about fathers. He's not a father.
he's not a father. No.
That I know of.
Lion Blaze
unless it
is. He's a
happens
pretty
later.
good father. I don't know why.
Lion Blaze. You know, I saw something. It was like one of the warrior cats family trees. I haven't got to the part where Lion Blaze is a father, obviously, because
Yeah, I haven't even met him in the fifth series yet.
That's probably
All I
because he's
know-
busy making babies.
He already has babies. They're warriors. They just became warriors.
Wait,
Like he didn't even have kittens in.
but you said I'm confused. What book are you on right now?
I'm reading Dawn of the Clans, but I read like 2 chapters of the 5th series, the first book of the 5th series.
Okay. And he doesn't have babies yet in that?
Not in the 4th series, but in the 5th series, he just like in between them he had kittens, and then in the 5th series, like by what I
They're
read,
warriors
like
already?
they had just become warriors.
That's
Like,
crazy.
Yes.
Okay. That happened fast. But I saw this like family tree of the warriors thing. And then under Lion Blaze, he had like 6 kittens.
What? I thought he only had like 3.
Well, he probably does right now. They're probably from separate litters, but he definitely had a lot from the thing that I saw. Unless that was like
What happened to Cinderheart?
maybe I was looking
they
at
could have had multiple kittens.
Lionheart or something. Maybe it was Lionheart. But I think it was Lion Blaze that I was looking at because I was like,
yeah,
oh
Lionheart.
my gosh, he is a father. Definitely. Because there's so many of them. But
yeah. Well, if there's so many, he must be a great father.
he must be doing it well.
Yeah.
Unless they all hate him.
They could.
Anywho. Wait, is Leafpool and Squirrelfly, is that the only kids that Firestar has?
Yeah.
I thought so. Yeah, so Lion Blaze is definitely has a lot of babies.
Yeah. Okay.
Like he's not even that old either. So, or maybe he is. Maybe I'm just not thinking of him as old because to me he's not, but he could have another. Like it's not even that far into the book. You know? I feel like he's young enough where he could have another
I thought it was
litter.
Wait, can I just butt in here?
Yeah.
I thought it was stupid that Brambleclaw or Bramble Star set Squirrelfly as his deputy. And
why was that stupid?
I thought it was stupid even that
I didn't even know this happened, but I think
continued
that
to be
it's smart.
deputy after Graystripe had learned the territory.
Okay. Listen, if you get captured and you can't find your way out, that's on you. You're not deputy material.
But, like, he had found his way back, and then
with Millie, he obviously took his time long enough to like go and swoon over a kitty pet and then come back.
Yeah.
Like he obviously wasn't in a hurry to get back to his clan. Not very deputy-like of him. He took his sweet time getting back.
Yeah.
He
Well,
met Millie on his way.
After he learned the territory, he should have become deputy again, because Brambleclaw was just like a fill-in cat.
No. Brambleclaw. They had assumed Graystripe was dead because he obviously wasn't in a hurry to get back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Black Star was all like, "Don't you think that's a job for our deputies?"
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
What's the job for the deputies? What did he say?
Because whenever Firestar hadn't set his deputy yet, set a new deputy, Firestar said, "I guess we should spread the message about what happened at the gathering." And then Black Star was like, "Don't you think that's a job for our deputies?"
Oh, snap. Sass coming from Black Star. I can't say anything, though. I like Black Star, so... Yeah. I like that he's sassy. It's pretty great.
Yeah.
It's not like he's a murderer or anything. Shadow Clan has set the bar pretty low for their leaders.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Yeah,
Black
especially
Star's
with
doing
Tiger
pretty good.
Star. I mean, like, why?
Yeah.
I mean, at one point they did, because they got black cough everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
So, that's like the deadliest of deadly diseases.
Yeah. Where were we? What were we talking about before this?
Oh, fathers.
Yeah, we were talking about Lion Blaze. Mm-hmm. But I don't really know if he's a good father.
My next one,
I haven't seen him as a father
Barry
yet.
knows.
So. Barry knows. He's a dad?
Yeah.
Aww.
He has, he has kittens with Poppy Frost.
Aww. I like Barry knows.
Mm-hmm.
He's honestly probably one of my top. I don't really know why. I think he's funny.
Cherry Fall and Mole Whisker.
Cherry and Barry?
Cherry and Mole.
That's funny. Yeah, but his Barry knows.
Yeah,
Barry knows, Cherry knows. I hope she's named Cherry Nose. That'd be funny.
No, she's Cherry Fall.
Dang it.
Cherry Fall. Yeah. It'd be cool if she was named Cherry Nose or Cherry Tail. It's just to make up for her father, not...
Oh, yeah, his little nubby tail.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would have been funny.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so number 1 on Barry Nose. Well, his kittens became warriors, so he's a great father already. I didn't get to witness much of his kittens growing up because they were they had just become apprentices right at the end, in the last book of Omen of the Stars, and they were well into their warrior years whenever they whenever it was in the 5th series. Yeah. Because they were the mentors. Cherry Fall was Sparkpaw's mentor, and...
So is there a huge time jump or something?
Yeah, there's a huge time jump.
How long is it? I don't like time jumps. I hate them.
Yeah, I know.
I miss things.
Yeah.
How big is the time jump, do you know?
It's long enough for Lion Blaze to have kittens and them to become warriors.
Yeah, that's a pretty long time. That's at least 6. It's probably a whole year that passes.
Yeah, at least.
Ugh, I hate that.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever, though.
Yeah. So, Mole Whisker and Cherry Fall had apprentices. Adderpaw and Sparkpaw.
That seems like a lot happening. Okay, yeah. So why is he a good father? What's your reasons?
Mainly because I feel bad for him.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah.
That's not a good reason. That doesn't make him a good father.
I know.
You feel bad for him.
Yeah. But I don't have a lot for him. I just deem him a good father.
Because we love him. And he probably would be.
Yeah.
You don't have any reasons?
My reasons are I felt so bad for him when Honeyfern died, and
does he have kids with Honeyfern or
no? They were talking about having kittens when she died.
Yeah, on the rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And similar to Graystripe, he is also a very caring father. That's all I put.
That's all of them are on the good side.
Yeah.
That doesn't count.
That's all I have. I don't know. There wasn't much I witnessed of Barry Nose. I wish I had witnessed more.
Oh my God, does he die? You act like he dies.
Oh, he didn't die. That I know of.
Oh, great.
Oh, great. Yeah.
I like Barry Nose.
I don't know of anything that he died in.
Is he one of your favorites, or did you just list him because you felt bad for him?
He's not one of my favorites. He's not one of my top characters, but he is a pretty good character.
Yeah, I like him.
Mm-hmm. 7th, Firestar. Everyone likes him, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's the fire that saves the clan. So
Yeah.
if he saves the clan, he has to be a pretty good father.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I mean, he could be a bad father. Maybe he's too busy saving the clans, and that makes him a bad father.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think
I instantly regretted saying that.
I can't say anything bad about Firestar though, because he's great. Yeah. I can't really recall like a standout dad moment. I know Brambleclaw had some dad talks with Lion Blaze and that group. Mm-hmm. So that makes me think, yes, Bramble Star. Did I say Brambleclaw earlier? Oops. But that makes him a good dad to me because I remember some of those moments where he was like, "Hey, Lion Blaze, I had a terrible father." I feel like he does say that to him at one point.
Be grateful that I'm not like Tiger Star.
That's not what the conversation was, but he did mention it in like passing that his dad wasn't great. I feel like maybe I'm making that up, but I thought he said that to Lion.
Yeah, I feel like he did too.
Yeah.
Anyways, I don't have any standout moments for Firestar either.
Yeah.
All I have,
I don't remember him bringing his daughters and being like, "Yo, that thing that you did with the children having, that was whack. Like we didn't like that.
That was
shouldn't have done that. You're grounded.
You should have at least told me."
Yeah. Did he even do anything about it? Like he
like,
really?
No, not at all.
He didn't even mention it. Like there was, like that whole thing went down. There was murder involved. Hollyleaf disappeared, and he's just like, they'll figure it out. Like I don't know if that's worthy of him being on the list just because he didn't say anything. That's pretty crazy to not say anything about. But he's great. So
he got into a lot of trouble himself, I recall.
Yeah, that's true. Mm-hmm. They were mad at him because it was his daughters, right? Or am I right? What trouble?
No, they were just mad at his daughter. He wasn't in any trouble because he tried to calm the situation.
They don't even relate Firestar to them,
even though they are related.
Yeah. Anywho, yeah.
Okay, 8th father that I have on my list, and the last, Oakheart.
Oakheart. Should I know who that is?
Bluestar's mate.
Okay.
He was the River Clan deputy when he died.
I feel as though I should mention this cat, even though I don't really know who they are. Firestar.
Oh yeah.
There was lots of mentioning of Firestar when I was like looking up a little bit as to who was the best fathers. There was definitely a lot of Fern song too, with Lion Blaze's kid. So shout out to them. I don't know why they're good fathers, but they definitely are.
I haven't read enough of Bluestar's prophecy to figure out if Firestar is a good father or not.
Yeah.
But I do know who Firestar is.
Yeah, I don't really, but
yeah,
I know that he's a brown
before
cat.
Bluestar, it was Sunstar, and before Sunstar, it was Firestar.
Yeah. Who was before Firestar? Do we know?
I don't know, but
Firestar began it all. He was just such a great father that all the clans became.
No, that was Thunderstar.
Thunderstraw?
Star.
Oh. I was like, how do they even know what straws are? That's crazy.
I'm pretty sure Windstar was Windrunner.
Yeah, now we're getting to stuff I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay.
Got any more on that list?
After Oakheart, nope, but I can explain why.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Explain why.
He did what he thought was best when he put in the situation he was.
What situation was he put? Spoilers.
Okay, so he and Bluestar were in different clans. Yeah.
Oh,
And so
okay.
whenever they
That's a
had
pickle.
kittens, Blue Star was forced to give uh, uh, Oakhart her kittens because, like, Thistleclaw, Tiger Star's mentor, who some believe that had passed on all of his qualities to Tiger Star,
Okay.
um,
Yeah.
was going to be deputy before Blue Star. And so since she had kittens, she couldn't be deputy. So she gave them away and told the people in the cats in the nursery that she had, like, her kittens were eaten by badgers or killed by
Oh,
badgers. Yeah,
why did she have to say that? Why couldn't she just say like?
because she can't tell anyone that she
But
was
that's
with
such a
mates with
vicious
another
death.
cat.
Like why? I don't know.
Yeah, and she she like the other cats in the nursery reported that they uh actually thought she was going through the pain of that, like losing her kittens.
Hmm.
So I don't know what was up with that, but
Okay, why Oakheart? Because
um,
but he wasn't even. Oh,
he
he was
supported
like a single dad basically because they were in his clan, right? He was in what clan?
River Clan.
So he was in River Clan, and he took care of the kids in River
No, he
Clan.
didn't.
Oh, okay. So forget everything I just said.
He was a good father, but he supported his kids from afar, even though Graypool cared for him
Wait a
instead of
minute.
him and Blue Star.
If he was in the same clan, why did he support them from afar?
Cause, like, who would he be? Who was his mate? Like, wouldn't people be wondering?
Uh, yeah, I guess. But so who did they think that their parents were?
Uh, I don't know.
They were
Uh,
just like lone kits that
yeah,
were in River Clan.
Graypool. No, Oakhart was just like, "Hey, I found these kittens. Not sure whose they are,
So he
but
could have
here."
taken care of them. He didn't have to
Yeah.
be like, he could have just said, "Hey, I
Well,
found
he
these
didn't have
kittens.
milk.
I'm gonna."
He didn't have enough milk for the kittens. Uh, wait, Owlfoot. Oh no! Ah.
Okay. So what I was saying was, um, why couldn't Oakhart have just said, "Hey, I found these kittens. I'm gonna take care of them," and then nobody would have questioned who his mate was. He didn't have to like father them from afar.
I know that makes sense. But he didn't have like enough. He didn't have any milk for the kittens.
So get one of the like nursery people to do it or nursery
He did. He
cats.
got Graypool.
Graypool. So there, ta-da. He didn't have to do it from afar. They could get milk from Graypool, and then he could have just like checked in and been like, "Yo, I'm not your dad. I found you, but how we doing in here?" You know?
I'm pretty sure that's what he did. I don't really know for sure, but
Oh, well, you have not done your research. I didn't either, but
yeah, I know. I know Oakhart's a great father, but I don't know him.
so I'm just gonna say that he was a single dad. He checked in on them in the nursery all the time because that's what I like to believe. At the end, and he obviously isn't a bad dad because I definitely saw him popping up on the um, stuff when I was looking at good dads and warrior cats. He was on some of those lists, so he's probably pretty good. We just didn't hear a lot about RiverClan ever, so we don't know what happened. I guess, right?
Okay. Yeah, no.
All right. So who's the next?
uh, I don't have any more cats listed, but do you have any that we didn't go over?
No. Let me see if we got any that we didn't mention. I didn't write down a whole lot, so I'd say we mentioned all of the ones that I wrote down. Graywing, who's Graywing?
Oh, he is in Dawn of the Clans, but I don't know his kittens yet because he's still like a warrior, not like doesn't have
Well,
kittens.
he was at the tip top of a lot of the um, great dads, so he's probably pretty great, but we don't know why yet.
He seems great. I'm gonna have to read on that.
Yeah, you gotta get to read, and then you better get explaining it to me because I don't really want to read. I
Okay.
might get some audiobooks. We'll see.
Yeah, well,
Alright.
you can read along with my books if you want, because
Yes.
I have tons.
Cool. So is that it for this one, or
Um, I don't know. Should we end it?
I think so. I don't have anything else to say. I think that who do you think was the best dads out of the ones we mentioned? Has your opinion changed in any way?
Brambleclaw.
Yeah, same. I would look up why Gray Wing is so great, but then it would spoil things for you, so I don't want to do that. You'll just have to figure it out, and then next year at Father's Day, we can see if your opinion has changed at all. If it's still Bramble Star that's the best.
Okay. So, worst father,
Tiger Claw.
Darkstripe.
Hands down Tiger Claw.
Darkstripe.
What did Darkstripe do again?
Abandoned his kittens.
Oh yeah,
and his mate.
because the kitty pet thing. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty bad. But Tiger Claw did eventually, right? I mean, he didn't like that Brambleclaw wasn't a jerk, so he was probably didn't like it, right?
Yeah, but he stayed with Hot Frost.
Yeah, because he murdered. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Bleep. Almost. I didn't say it. Okay. But because he murdered. That's not good father material. Teaching to murder. No.
Okay. Anything else?
But I would just like to say that if medicine cats were allowed to have kittens, Jay Feather hands down would be the best father.
Okay.
And Brambleclaw would be the greatest grandfather. Because I don't care what you say, Brambleclaw is Jay Feather's dad. What is that face that you just made?
What face?
You just made a face. Do you agree with me? Bramble Star is Jay Feather's dad.
Yes, I
All right,
agree.
all right. That's what I like to hear.
Facts.
All right. So, is that it?
Yeah.
All
The
right.
warriors beneath the moon are calling, and it's time for us to go.
Bye.
Goodbye.